first movement in the abdominal workout is the crunch. This crunch is done a little bit differently. It's done with a hip raise, and that is to contract the lower abdominals. Now the way this is performed, you lay on the ground, you put both hands behind your head without raising your elbows. What you're actually doing is you're raising the upper part of your body off the ground and your hips at the same time. So the whole abdominal area is worked here. The next movement is knees to elbows. This time you're putting your hands behind your head while you're laying on the ground with your elbows up, and it's simple. You take the left knee to the left elbow, alternated with the right knee to the right elbow, and repeat. This is particularly good for training one side at a time, which means you get a better contraction as you go. This exercise is commonly known as the jackknife. This works upper and lower abdominals. You do this by laying on the ground, keeping your knees slightly bent, and as you bring your upper body up off the ground, you also bring your legs up and you tap your hands on your feet. As you touch your feet, you let the air out, and as you lower yourself to the ground, you take a deep breath. This next abdominal movement is called the twisting crunch. You do this by laying flat on the ground, bringing your feet closer to your buttocks so your knees are up, and with your left hand you simply touch the right knee. With your right arm you simply touch the left knee, and you keep breathing in between. So as you go down you take a deep breath, and as you come up you blow out. This next movement is known as the reverse crunch. You start by laying down on the ground, placing your hands underneath your buttocks, keeping your head off the ground. You keep your knees slightly bent, and you raise your legs up as far as possible while maintaining that position. And make sure you breathe correctly, and that will happen by taking a deep breath as you go down to the ground and blowing it out as you come up. Now as you can see, as my legs come up, my upper body also comes up off the ground. This works primarily the lower part of your abdominals. It is important to concentrate on squeezing the abdominal movements on each and every repetition to get the most out of each exercise. The next movement is the seated ab twist. You simply sit on the floor, keep your legs almost completely straight, and with your left hand you twist across and you touch your right foot, and with your right hand you reach across and you touch your left foot, and you continue back and forth while you're sitting on the ground. Remember to concentrate on squeezing the abdominal muscles as you finish the movement. Okay, we're now going into the warm down. We've completed the workout. Now we're going to do what's known as side bends, and you do this by putting your hands on your hips and just bending from side to side. This is a good warm down, and it also works the sides of your waist, and it's very good for your core stability muscles. Okay, we're going to do this for 3 solid minutes without stopping, so please get yourself together and let's start. Okay, we're starting with a crunch here, as you can see, and as I've described, you're coming up off the ground with your upper body, and you're also raising your hips, so this works the whole abdominal area. And as you squeeze those muscles at the top, I want you to blow the air out and really contract those muscles. I want you to get the most that you can out of each exercise, because remember, this workout is short. It's only 3 minutes, which is 30 seconds for each exercise, so keep squeezing those muscles. Okay, we're now doing knees to elbows. Okay, this is another exercise which you must concentrate very hard on squeezing those muscles as you complete the movement. Make sure your breathing is correct. You're blowing out as you're squeezing the muscles, and keep going, because we're going to get these abdominals nice and sharp no matter what. Let's go. Come on, squeeze, squeeze. That's it. Keep going. Come on, push it. We're nearly done. Good. Next exercise. This is jackknife. Now I want you to try really hard on this one. This movement works both the upper and lower abdominals. Okay, so you're bending your knees, you're raising your legs, and you're touching your feet with your hands. Let's go. That's it. Keep squeezing. Come on. We're going to really work the abdominals on this one. This is a good core movement, so let's push it. Come on. Let's go. Keep going. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Next. Good. Now, this is called twisting crunch. You're laying on the ground and you're touching your right hand to your left knee and your left hand to your right knee. I want you to do this quite briskly while breathing and squeezing the muscles. This particular movement works the whole abdominal area plus the sides of your waist to give your waistline that nice picture frame look. That's the one. Good. Keep going. Squeeze. Next exercise. Let's go. This one is called the reverse crunch. The way you perform this, as you can see, with your hands underneath your buttocks, knees bent, and bringing your head up and squeezing those abdominals extremely hard at the top. You should start feeling the burn by now, and you've got to be pushing hard. We've got to get this finished. This is going to give you those nice, tight lower abdominals. Come on, squeeze and blow the air out. Squeeze and blow the air out. Fantastic. Okay, your next movement is the seated abdominal twist. This is very simply done by sitting on the floor. You're keeping your knees slightly bent. You're touching your right hand to your left foot and you're touching your left hand to your right foot. I want you to go through this quite quickly as we're getting towards the end of the workout. And I'm pretty sure that you're burning quite good now. We've built muscles, we've burnt body fat, and we're going to chisel those abdominals. So please keep going. Do not stop. We're almost done. Good. Congratulations. We're now going to go straight into the warm down with this exercise, which is called the side bend. Okay, so we're going to do this for 30 seconds just to warm down the body, nice and easy, side to side, and calming yourself down after a great workout that's going to chisel those abdominals like you've never seen before.